It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up,
here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 43. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work this forward for about... Second down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
What's the deal, y'all? Let's go get it. Hey,
2nd and 7. Lawrence will throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Lawrence. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And unable It's incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together. I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. Outright to Smith and Jigba. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he is down at the 48, a pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive?
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled that time by Derek Hall. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Now Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
He completes this to Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And a real 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
Walker with a grab, left side. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Huskies go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone.
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now inside the 25. Touchdown! Tyler Peoples-Jones, 75 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he returns this to the 22. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 44-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a run with Walker.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
2nd and 5. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
The gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on him because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Lawrence's throw pulled in by Kittle. Breaks through the contact. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
He finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. DK Metcalf. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
49ers 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Lawrence. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Hook up a 15 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 30 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. kept it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Huskies.
Back to throw now on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Now back to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
They're going to try and throw.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Noah Fant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Huskies are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Lawrence.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And that pick 6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Now Myers for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
11.
Now Lawrence. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Derek Hall now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there are certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front.
He's got him in, complete. There he goes again. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Huskies use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. Touchdown 49ers. Odell Beckham, 38 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On the handoff, this is Walker. And not much room to operate as they get this up only to about the 41. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That is caught. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That is taken in by the tight end fan. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Rio de Janeiro 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
He He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to throw again. He completes this to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Third down and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Steps away to his left. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't roll it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down to the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw out line to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Hey, let's go.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
Well, partner, that'll do it.